For the beginning of this process to do the showcase, I started by collating a lot of material that I enjoyed and I thought that I'd be casting, and then I read the plays to make sure that I understood what the monologue was about. Once I'd done that and I found that the monologue was good for me, especially when performing it and working it on the floor, I decided to put that in a pile, like, oh yeah, I'll do this one. And then it helped me narrow down which ones didn't work for me as well. I also wanted to do a song as well to showcase the fact that I have a voice. So I decided on doing my character song that I've been doing for drama schools as well. So that's where I started with the process, just narrowing down what material worked for me, what material didn't work for me. What's been going well in our rehearsals today and for the other rehearsals that we've had is the fact that we've got a lot of material that we can work and that we have an option of cutting or we have an option of adding more to. And personally, I feel that I can learn monologues very quickly. So if I didn't like something, I can learn another monologue, like within a day maybe, so that I can work that and see if that doesn't work. But it may not be to a good standard, but at least I'll have the basis to work off of. I found that as a strength personally I have. Collectively, as a company, I feel like the strength that we have is the support system within that. Obviously, where we've been doing two processes at the same time, it's been quite tiresome. So to have a good support system and to make sure that our work that we're producing is good, it helps to know that everyone feels comfortable with each other to be able to work their elements and to ask other people for help to see if their scenes are okay or for some like constructive criticism, because you can't be your outside eye when you're doing your monologues. So it's always handy to have that. I think that is the way we've cast the duologues within, and like the scenes have been very successful. I feel like that in the rehearsals, these groups and these pairings work very well together. They have a good chemistry on stage, and it helps to really bring to the duologues or the scenes the charisma that our company has and the individuality of each actor. What I found difficult about the process is the fact that we've not had much time to produce the showcase as a whole, because where we've been doing it in the evening time, we've been active and moving and concentrating so much during the day on all this very high like musical stuff. It's been very hard to then chill, take that time and then regain focus in the evening without feeling very sluggish and tired. But it's been a learning curve, because then you learn how to overcome things like that, especially as the industry is going to be so hard. So that's been a very good learning curve, especially in my rehearsals that I've been doing. The difficult side of that about being tired and stuff is the fact that the company has been within a little bit of conflict, and we have had arguments, or not big arguments, but like bickering, so then that stunts the rehearsing, especially today's rehearsal and the one before. There's just been like tensions have been high, and it doesn't necessarily create a very productive working atmosphere. So yeah, that's not good. I feel like there's been like a lack of enthusiasm about the showcase, because we want to produce great work to show casting directors and agents that come see us. We've been putting a lot of stress on ourselves to make everything, like to find the pieces that will show us off best, and it's been very hard to, well, not hard, it's added pressure to think, okay, is this good enough? Is this not good enough? And then you have that like running in the back of your mind as you're performing it. But I feel, again, that's another learning curve to overcome, because it trains you, and it's given me the time to learn that you need to be confident with what you do in order for you to be able to perform it best. So yeah, that's been something that I've gained from this process so far. The plan forward at the moment would be to finalise all of the material that we've got and work it to a good standard to make sure that it is the best work that we are producing. We also need to work transitions, but before we do that, we need to create a structure for the piece. So we need a running order, which we should be doing tomorrow, which is the Friday, to be able to run the show as a whole, because we haven't actually got a show put together at the moment. But yeah, so that's the next steps. Finalise the material to make sure that we're working to a good standard and that we're showing ourselves off as actors, as well as put in the transitions and the structure. And yeah, that's the next step.